Warning: the following Let's Play contains spoilers for Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc, Danganronpa 2, Danganronpa V3, Danganronpa 3 the anime, and Danganronpa Another Episode, Ultra Despair Girls. Viewer discretion is advised. Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Danganronpa V3, and today we're going to investigate and find out who killed Miu. Daybreak. The sun had risen while we were inside the virtual world.
Ding dong dong ding!
He imitates it, that's cute. A body has been discovered! Everybody, we're all here, you dunce! Please report to the computer room!
Yeah?
Wait, you're already here?
Now then.
Wow! I get to bring you the body discovery announcement live! Doing it live! Fucking hell! Doing it live is great! Better than Pier and fucking... God damn it, I thought now that Miu's dead, I don't have to, like, worry about any, embarrassing to read lines. Evidently, I was wrong. Daddy, have you always had such a potty mouth?
Hey,
I was holding back because we already had one vulgar cast member, but now it's my time to shine. Oh boy.
that's nice.
Thankfully, I'm adorable, so I can get away with saying all kinds of crude stuff. Yay, I finally get to be a foul-mouthed asshole! What a vulgar last word.
Hey,
What's wrong, Monotaro? You're just staring blankly at the body. Staring at the body. Oh, she gonna puke? Yep. Mommy. Oh, right, that's right. He thought that Miu was his mommy. I forgot about that. Mommy. He barely heard the announcement as we stared at Miu, dumbfounded. We just stared at Miu's corpse.
that's terrible.
It's terrible. Why did it end up like this?
Why?
Miu, why? What's going on? Why was Miu killed? Gonta not understand either. Miu like this when Gonta wake up.
Why?
Hey, what going on? Why this happen? Well, it's obvious a murder happened.
Huh?
Murder?
Weird.
What you mean? Did something happen while Gonta asleep?
No.
We weren't asleep, and that wasn't a dream. We were in the virtual world. Hey, where is Kaido?
Ah.
That's right, Kaido! Yeah, where the fuck is Kaido? Almost as if on cue. We heard footsteps running fast down the hallway. The sound's going louder until the door burst open.
Hey.
Hey! What's this all about? What was that body? What was that body discovery announcement?
What?
Miu? What the hell is going on here?
Ah.
You're too late, okay? All the others finished gasping in terror already.
By the way,
But anyway, where were you this whole time, Kaido? What were you doing? Oh, do you have to go to the bathroom? I was just taking a nap. I mean, clearly it's because of his stomach and body and everything, but taking a nap. You were sleeping? Gonta was sleeping too. Had strange dream. Gonta not understand anything. As I said, that was the virtual world.
means.
So you logged out by yourself and then took a nap without our permission.
You know.
I suddenly got logged out. Before I realized it, I was back here. You were logged out involuntarily?
Okay.
Yeah. I didn't know if it was okay to log back in, so I went back to my room and slept.
Damn it.
When that body discovery announcement woke me up, I rushed over here. Hey, Kaido, if you're gonna lie, then you might as well do it better. Do you think we can make the killing game more exciting with a crappy lie like that?
Hold on.
It's not a lie, I really was sleeping. Hold on a minute. We can discuss whether or not that's a lie later. What we need to do right now is begin the investigation. We need to discover who killed Miu. You seem ready. Wow, of course you are.
Right?
One of your dear friends was killed, so it's finally time for you to shine. What an asshole. Explain it however you'd like, Kokichi. The fact is, if we don't find out who the culprit is, we'll all be executed.
No.
What's your name? Maki looks really depressed back there. Just oh. But I won't. Oh, wrong voice. But I won't let that happen. I'll find the culprit so that we can all survive. Even if the culprit is Kaido?
Don't screw around.
What?
Okay.
Now. Please save your arguments for the class trial. In the meantime, ta-da! The Monokuma file! With this, you can even investigate Miyu's asshole, for fuck's sake. Come on, guys. Writers, why? I finally, feel like, okay, I can belt out these lines now, no matter who's home, because they're not gonna be this vulgar anymore. And then fucking Monokuma's like, yeah, fuck that, man. Huh? Even there?
Now then.
Well then, do your best. I'm certain you guys will make this turn of this event very entertaining. Asshole. Daddy seems to be really enjoying that dirty word.
Mommy.
Mommy.
Yeah.
Okay, everyone, let's do this. I'll find the culprit this time no matter what.
Hey.
What are you being so cheery about? Well, wait. Well, what are you sad about? You guys hated her. Not as much as you hate me, but still.
Stop it.
That's not the issue. Of course, I thought she was loud and annoying, but
I mean,
I never wanted her to die. I wanted us all to escape together. Mia was certainly brash and spirited, but she wasn't a bad person.
Listen closely.
Believe me, I had her perform maintenance on my body, so I know. I know very well. I want to cry, but I can't. I should have had Miu install a crying function. What is he doing there then?
Oh.
Huh? When your tears cause you to short circuit?
No.
Not at all. My body is completely waterproof.
Jeez.
This isn't the time for that. Gonta no can forgive this. Gonta never forgive this. Never forgive culprit either. But Gonta, I was about to say, he's talking about himself then, that's adorable. But Gonta never forgive self. Gonta swear to protect everyone, but Gonta fail to protect Miu. Gonta no could protect anyone again. Gonta's failure is gentleman. I'm so tired of this awful feeling. I have to do something. I can't let this. Suichi, don't carry the burden all by yourself. Huh?
listen up.
You're my sidekick. Don't forget.
Yeah.
We're gonna do it together. If we work together, we can solve this.
Ah.
No way, Jose.
What?
What?
Well, you know.
Suichi's the most reliable person in the class trial, you know? Why would we let such an important person work together with a suspect like you?
Huh?
Suspect? You're saying that if I was the culprit, Shuichi would hide the truth to protect me?
Don't screw around.
Bullshit! Don't underestimate Shuichi. I mean, he didn't do that for Kaede. Granted, Kaede basically told him not to. But that's understandable. But even if I was the culprit, he's the type of guy that would see things through. But remember Kaede's class trial where he...
Shut up.
I was gonna say, that's like the counter argument to your argument. He saw us through that. That was stupid English, a stupid way of saying that. He saw through us through that, didn't he? I believe in Shuichi.
Okay.
Kaido. You love to believe, don't you, Kaido?
You really don't.
But that belief can turn against you. Especially in this killing game, you know? I've got no idea what you're talking about. I don't get it at all. Fine. If you're gonna get all worked up over it, then me and Shuichi won't team up. But
Don't worry about
don't worry. It's just for now.
it.
By hearing him say all that, I can't stay
I
quiet.
believe in you.
That said, try to get through this on your own. Clear me of suspicion with your own power. If you can be cleared. Is Maki gonna work with me though? I don't like this at all. Feels like another one of Kokichi's tricks. Of course, this is Kaido we're talking about. Nothing I say could change his mind. Regardless, there's only one thing I can do. I can't be afraid. I can't get lost now. In order to protect everyone, I have to do something. I have to do something. Investigation, start! First, I should check the Monokuma file. The victim is ultimate invent. Holy shit, she's tall. 5'8". That's actually pretty damn tall. I mean, it's not super tall, but it's pretty tall. I think I'm like 5'7", so that was a bad example because I'm not a tall person in real life, but I'm gonna shut up now. The victim is the ultimate inventor, Miya Uruma. Well, shut up with my own things. The body was discovered in the computer room on the fourth floor. Approximate time of death is 6:30 a.m. There were no external wounds on the body. What? No external wounds. Killed around 6:30 in the morning. The time of death happened 30 minutes before now? But we were still in the virtual world. Kokichi, what do you want?
Ah.
You don't have to be so wary of me. It's not like I'm gonna get in your way, Shuichi. It's just, I hate lies so much that I tend to suspect others a lot. Kaido said he wouldn't team up with you for this case, but I can't trust those words.
So that means...
That's why I'm keeping an eye out, just in case he tries to bother you. Keeping an eye out?
It's true.
Don't take it the wrong way, though. I'm not trying to replace Kaido as your partner, okay?
All right.
But I'll help you as much as I can. So, where are you gonna investigate now? What is he up to? And why is he following me? Monokuma File 4 has been added to the triple section of your monopad. Hi, Miu. Why can I... Mouse, okay, thank you. Miu's hands are clasped around her neck, as if she was gasping for air. Her eyes are wide open in panic. She must have suffered quite a bit.
Wow.
Ew. That is one grody face. Miu must have suffered a lot. A vulgar death fit for a vulgar bitch.
Hey,
Stop, Kokichi. Even if you're joking, that's too far.
it's nothing.
You're right. You should never speak ill of the dead, no matter how much you hated them.
Right?
Even if she was a despised, pathetic, dirty cum toilet of a person. This person will never get Kokichi a change. But what's Miyu's cause of death? That doesn't say in the Monokuma file. May I wanted to let you know, just in case it turns out to be a
By the
clue.
way,
I was the first one to log out and find Miyu's body. She was still wearing the helmet, and her body was contorting into this awful position. Maki logged out after I did, and she helped me take Miyu's helmet off. And then she was gone.
hey,
Is that a confession?
why?
How is that a confession? Anyway, the question is the cause of death. What caused her to suffer like this? Miyu's corpse is met at a triple section of your monopad. Is there anything else over there, or is that it? No, I guess that's it. From what the time of death indicated in the Monokuma file, Miu was killed while we were still in the virtual world. Okay, that didn't help me. I can't. Small bottle, what? There's something on the seat. It's a small bottle. I feel as though I've seen this before.
Oh?
This is yours, right, Suichi?
Huh?
Mine? Nah. I guess it's not yours, but it's... Oh! It was a poison. It's from your lab. Oh, that's right. This was in the Ultimate Detective's lab.
Right?
Yeah, it's that poison. So, you know about this, Kokichi? Of course, because I already checked it. We are in a killing game, you know. If there's poison and tricks prepared, then of course I'd investigate them ASAP.
That's...
Is that... Oh, it's not so I can use them. I check in case someone else uses them. Is that really
By
true?
the way,
By the way, did you see the label on the back of this bottle?
huh?
The label? According to the warnings here, this poison is pretty lethal. It becomes neutralized once it's mixed, so it has to be taken directly. But when it's taken directly, the victim will immediately die, even if they only sip a bit. Which means if you could cut the victim's mouth open, you could kill them instantly. I can't imagine a better method of killing someone who's logged in. By the way, I should tell you what symptoms this poison causes. It causes a small blood vessel under the conjunctiva to explode, which makes the whites of your eyes turn blood red. Bloodshot eyes. That's important information. Well, that's everything about this poison. Am I doing a good job? Maybe it's time you acknowledge me as your partner.
No.
I thought I remembered you saying that you didn't want to be my partner. Did I? Well, sometimes I lie without thinking about it.
Huh?
Seriously?
Anyway,
Who brought this poison? Do you think the culprit did it? Who brought the poison? I can't be certain yet. But I do know that the person was left on that person's poison was left on that person's chair. It's on Kokichi's. Small border of poison has been added to the troop hold section of your monopad. Let's go into investigative mode real quick. Oh, I have to check the visor. This is a device we wore on our heads to enter the virtual world. Some helmets still have their cords plugged in, others have them removed. I'm positive that they were unplugged after logging out. Ah, that's it, the cords. We're supposed to plug the two cords from the computer into our helmets. The red for consciousness, the blue for memory. If you got those mixed up... What happens if you switch the cords? I don't know, I've never done it. It probably gets all glitchy or something before. Maybe you'll become a vegetable, maybe you'll body swap with someone who knows. A glitch. Device instructions have been added to the troop load section of your monopad. Alright, and I think that's all the evidence in the room. Aside from this, if it's any different. Wonder has some hole. Yeah, no, it's not. It's just another place you can investigate the same thing. Alright, so let's start talking to people. Kibo was the first to come out, so let's talk to him and then talk to Maki. I've been wondering, what was this secret of the outside world we were searching for anyway? That's true. We got sidetracked by Miu's murder case. We never discovered what the secret actually was. We couldn't find anything at the chapel. And you found nothing at the mansion, right?
okay.
No, Sugumi and I didn't find anything.
My bad.
I didn't find anything either. It's probably the same with Kaido and Gonta too, right?
Right?
And knowing them, if they had found something, they would have told us right away.
Yeah.
Yeah, they would have. Unlike you.
Whoa.
Wow! Suichi, did you hear that? The robot's being sassy with me.
That's so mean.
Did you know robots don't need warm blood to function, so they become cold like this? That's why he's more concerned about the secret of the outside world than poor Miu. He told us he couldn't cry even if he wanted to. He went so far to stage his dramatic reaction.
That's wrong.
That's not true. I'm hoping we can uncover the truth too, Discover. You're a pretty advanced robot. You can be sassy and make excuses. He's such a fucking dick. Maki was working on the computer, her hand moving the mouse around rapidly. You know how to work that computer, Maki?
Nope.
No, not really. I've never used this program before either. I see. I imagine that would be difficult to understand unless you were an expert. Well, I did find the text file regarding this program. It has info about the program's basic features, but other than that, there's not much.
Oh.
Ooh, so what'd it say?
Ah.
If you don't want to tell me, at least tell it to Shoichi. According to this text file, the killing game simulator used a certain program as the base. It's called the Neo World Program. Bingo Brongo. Neo World Program? Never heard of it. In this killing game simulator, objects can't break. Your body's 5 senses are connected to the avatar, and your avatar cannot be harmed. But any damage inflicted on your avatar will be transferred to your body in the real world. That matches what Miu told us. If your avatar receives fatal damage, then your real body will die from shock.
Huh?
From shock?
Oh.
Ooh, this is the first time we're hearing about this. I mean, Spoilers, but that didn't end up happening in Danganronpa 2, or rather 3, to the cast of Danganronpa 2. If someone receives a fatal injury, random pause there. If someone receives a fatal injury in the virtual world, then they'll die in the real world. Well, your 5 senses are connected, so it makes sense you'd feel the same amount of pain. So it wouldn't be too surprising if you died from the fatal injury.
Oh, man.
But the more important question is, why did Miu keep such an important detail a secret? This is strange. I have no idea why she wouldn't mention such an important detail. Did she hide that from us on purpose?
Well,
That's all it says about the virtual world's basic features. The rest of the virtual world is the same as the real world, including the laws of physics. Warps and special transportation like mounts do not exist.
I see.
So you can only move around using your avatar.
How boring.
She should have added warps and mounts to the virtual world. That's all it says in this text file.
Thank you.
Thank you, Maki. That was very helpful. Kind of game simulator is add to the blue post section of your mod pad. But is the info in the text file correct?
what are you talking about?
What do you mean?
Nuh-uh.
I'm not doubting you or anything, Maki. But I'm just saying that file could have been rewritten. It's possible someone rewrote the original info with false info, you know?
But
to determine that, you need extensive knowledge of computers.
It's my time to shine.
It looks like— oh, hi, Monotaro. This looks like a job for me!
Huh?
What? Huh?
Stop it.
Don't get in our way. I won't get in the way. In fact, I want you to let me help with the investigation. Help with the investigation? Monotaro, what are you saying?
Hey,
Come on, please. Won't you let me help with the investigation? Ever since I forgot I'm bad with computers, I'm good at computers now.
What are you talking about?
That logic doesn't make any sense.
No way!
You can't, Monotaro. We're not allowed to help the participants as mascots. We gotta stick to that rule.
I don't care.
I don't give a fart about the rules. I want to help everyone. I want to avenge my dead mommy.
Huh?
Your mommy? You mean Mew?
Not that!
No, Monotaro. You've forgotten again. You've forgotten that she's not our mother.
I want you.
And you've forgotten about the most important person you need to protect. Shut up, you pig! I'm busy avenging mommy's death. How sad. But it looks like this is goodbye. I love you, but there's someone I need to protect. Goodbye.
So long. Farewell.
Alrighty then, let's do this.
Huh?
Do what?
So what?
I don't care either way. If you want to help, then that's fine. True, I suppose. But thanks. I'll do my best for mommy's sake.
no.
Wait, perhaps we should... He's doing his best for his dead mommy. I'm so touched. And just that sprite Shuichi makes.
Okay.
Alright, fine. I'll leave it to you then. I suppose I have no choice.
All right.
Alright, I'll start analyzing the computer right away.
This stinky little computer is no match for my hands.
Yeah. His hands are going at such an intense speed that the friction is creating fire.
All right.
I've already analyzed a few things.
Huh?
Already?
Okay.
The text file is consistent with the original program. It doesn't look like it was altered.
Yay.
Also, I found this too.
Is this?
This looks like the information of when everyone logged in and out.
Okay.
There's no sign this was altered either. It's definitely accurate information.
Hey.
Could you show it to me? It really does have everyone's login and logout times recorded. Okay, and Kaido wasn't lying. He did get logged out. Or he got logged out somehow.
Well,
Aside from Miu, everyone is logged in and out once.
You're right.
It would appear that no one is secretly logged out and then logged back in. Then my main concern becomes Kaito. You logged out ahead of us. No, it couldn't be him. Log in, log out record has been added to the Drupal section of your monopad. Also, there's something else I noticed while I was analyzing the program.
So.
It looks like some parts of the program were rewritten.
Huh?
The program's been rewritten?
Oh.
Obviously, Miu was the only person capable of doing that.
Hey.
So, which files did she rewrite and what did she change?
Okay.
I'll analyze that, of course, but it's gonna take a little time. Well, as long as it's done by the class trial, then Shuichi will be able to avenge Miu. He's just saying whatever he pleases.
All right.
Alright, then I'll keep on analyzing the crap out of this program. You're so reliable.
That's true.
Yeah, way more than you. I think that's everything. Probably not, though. Yeah, apparently not. Huh. So what else do I need to investigate here? Oh, I have to talk to, probably Kaido would be one of them.
That's right.
Shuichi, I gotta explain just so you don't misunderstand. Explain what?
Ah.
You're talking about how you logged out by yourself, right? Okay, let's hear it then.
What?
Why are you...
Yeah.
Feel free to lie, of course. Exposing lies is a real pleasure of this game, after all.
Don't screw around.
What?
Hey.
Kaido, just ignore him and talk to me, okay?
I mean,
About this whole logging out thing. I don't really get it myself. When I was looking for the secret of the outside world on the rooftop, a circle lit up under me. I was suddenly sucked in, and before I knew it, I was logged out. The same thing happened when I used the phone to log out. How'd that happen on the roof? And then what happened after oh, did he accidentally swap the wires? What happened after you logged out?
so...
Everyone else was still logged in, but I didn't know if it was okay for me to log back in. So I just went back to my room and slept. Since it was dawn, I was pretty tired. And the body discovery announcement woke you? Yeah, that's right. I heard it and rushed back here.
Hey.
Do you remember what condition Miu's body was in when you logged
My
out?
bad.
Nah, I didn't pay attention to that, so I don't know. You didn't notice anything wrong? Like, whether she was dead or not?
Shut up!
Like I said, I don't know.
Ah.
Okay, sorry. So, I just need to object to the contradiction in that testimony, right?
Don't screw around.
I said I'm not lying. Tell him, Shuichi.
Shuichi.
No, Shuichi. In order to find the truth, you can't be biased. Kaido's account is found at the Drupal section you want to bed. Alright, talk to Sugumi, I guess. Sugumi, whatever her name is. It ended up like this after all. I had a bad feeling ever since I thought I saw Miu from the dining room window. You thought you saw Miu? Yeah, I told Shuichi about it. There's a small window in the dining room. Maybe 10 minutes ago I looked through it, and I thought I saw Miu. Interesting that that flashback didn't get like the old photograph filter thrown over it. Oh, so you saw Miu then? I thought I must have been mistaken, since she should have been by the chapel. You're only saying that you were You're only saying you were mistaken, so you don't have to feel as guilty. Huh?
Because?
If you had been positive it was Miu, then you could have done something sooner. You could have prevented her death, you know?
Hey.
That's just speculation, Kokichi. You can't judge in
My
hindsight.
bad.
Oh, well, we went a little off topic there. Anyway, I wanted to ask you something. What did you do after you thought you saw Miu? I thought I was mistaken, but it really bothered me, so about 10 minutes later I told Shuichi, and while we were talking about it... Bang. What was that sound? It sounded as if something was struck very hard. It came from outside, but... We heard a loud noise, and rushed out into the entrance hall. For now, let's go outside and check. Oh no. What? Oh, could they hear him from outside the program? Except no, that doesn't make sense. I think I heard him outside. He sounded close. Although maybe he does, I don't know.
Huh?
Keyboy's voice, huh? Wasn't he at the chapel?
Okay.
He was, but Tsugumi and I are positive it was his voice. We heard Kibo from the entrance hall, where he should have been at the chapel, when he should. What? That's weird, because you shouldn't be able to hear anything between the chapel and mansion. Even Miyu said that. Yeah, you can't hear anything at all while you're inside the map loading point.
I see.
You're right. The sound shouldn't reach through the map loading point. So how did we hear Kibo's voice? How were we able to hear Kibo at the mansion if he was at the chapel? Maybe someone's lying.
What?
Lying.
Hey.
By the way, Kokichi, did you hear the loud noise or Kibo's voice at all?
Ah.
I'm not sure. I must have not noticed because I was too busy searching. You're lying to his face. Kaido.
Hey.
Kaido, you keep interrupting me while I talk. Do you like me or something?
Don't screw around.
Who would like you, dumbass? I was interested in Shuichi's conversation. My conversation?
Ah.
You heard Kibo's voice when it should have been impossible. Can you tell me more about that? Well, what I said before was pretty much everything. After that, we headed back to the chapel to see what happened. We saw Gonta as we left the mansion, and the three of us went to the river together. That's when we met up with Kokichi.
Yeah.
And then we used the signboard that I found as a bridge. What about it, though? Did you notice anything? I suppose not.
But
I see you're working hard. It looks like you're starting to take this game seriously, Kaido.
Shut up.
Shut up! Tsugumi's count is managed to triple section your monopad. Loud noise is managed to triple section your monopad. And I guess there's more shit I have to talk to people about, so let's talk to maybe her, because she was by Miyu's side. I never thought Miyu would be killed. When I saw her avatar there, not moving, I thought maybe, but
you're right.
that's right. You saw Miyu's avatar in the virtual world had stopped moving. Me, Kibo, and Maki all found her avatar.
Hey.
Can you tell me more about that? Any details? We were looking for the secret of the outside world at the chapel.
Hey.
Miyu was too, right?
No.
No. Miyu volunteered to look around the outside of the chapel, so she wasn't with us. You volunteered to look around outside? We searched, but we couldn't find anything. Then, right when we started to get tired, all of a sudden we heard a really loud sound outside. That must have been the sound I heard as well. Something must have hit the wall of the chapel really hard. We felt it all the way from inside. Something hitting the chapel wall. So we all rushed outside to check the side of the chapel, and we found Miyu's avatar. That's when you went to log out to check Miyu's real body, correct?
What?
But when we went to the river, the bridge was gone for some reason.
Jeez.
Then, while we were standing around wondering what to do, you guys
Thank
showed
you.
up. I see. Thank you.
Oh.
That testimony sounded important, especially about how they couldn't cross the river.
Because-
Because if they weren't able to cross, then no one could have gone between the mansion and the chapel. This helps us narrow down the people who could have come into contact with Miyu. Who could have come into contact with Miyu at the chapel? Events of the chapel have been added to the section of your modpad. And Gonta is the last person.
Hey,
Gonta, are you alright?
you're so dumb.
Are you still depressed about Miyu? Come on, don't be such a Debbie Downer.
By the way,
Oh, Gonta, I want to know what you think. Rare, I know. But who do you think is the culprit? He's such an asshole.
Gonta don't know.
Gonta not know. Murder already happened when Gonta wake up.
How this happened?
But why this happened? Why Miyu killed? Gonta not understand. Gonta not understand anything.
How can this be?
But Gonta frustrated and sad. Gonta no could protect Miyu. He seems all over the place right now. Oh man. He can't think at all when he's like this.
It's true.
But Gonta doesn't seem to be lying. I'm pretty sure he's telling us the truth. Well, I guess a big dum-dum like Gonta doesn't have the brains to lie in the first place.
Hey,
Don't talk about him like that.
I'm disappointed.
I'm so disappointed in you, Gonta. When I first met you, I thought you'd be more useful. He's such an
Sorry.
asshole. Sorry.
Gonta,
Gonta.
idiot.
So sorry. Gonta's sorry he couldn't no protect me. Gonta.
Hey,
If you feel that bad about it, then stop blaming yourself. Help us find the culprit instead. This is the culprit's fault anyway, so pull yourself together and help us, okay? Okay. Gonta understand.
Gonta do his best.
Gonta do his best to find culprit. Gonta definitely do his best this
Yeah.
time. Yep, now that's the spirit. Now Kokichi is encouraging him. I think he was trying to do that actually in his own fucked up little way. Bring him down a peg so he feels sorry about himself and then tell him what he can do to make it better. I really don't know what Kokichi is thinking. Suppose I've investigated everything that I can here. Except where else should we even investigate? Other than maybe the virtual world. Are you done investigating the crime scene? So, do you know who the culprit is yet?
no.
No. This might not actually be the crime scene. Yes. Injuries in the virtual world could be fatal in the real world. Meaning there's a possibility that she was killed in the virtual world. That would explain the lack of a... That would definitely explain the panicked look, because she went into shock. That would explain the panicked look, the inability to breathe, and the fact that there are no wounds on her body. So I bet she was killed in the virtual world. Which means the next area to investigate should
I
be
see.
the virtual world. We should go there again. Huh?
See?
I just read your mind, didn't I? I did. Right?
Got it.
If that's the case, then I'm coming too.
Oh?
Oh, great. He's coming. You must really like me, huh?
Ugh.
Say whatever you want. I don't have time to waste on you.
Yeah.
If we go to the virtual world, we might find some new clues. With those, I might be able to clear my name. May I join you as well? I also think we should investigate the virtual world again.
Alright.
Why don't we all go?
Ah,
Oh, so I get to be that avatar again?
what?
Did you actually like the avatar after all?
Well,
I'm going to stay here. He's still in the middle of analyzing the program. Going to search this place some more. There's no time to be sleeping. That's not what we're... Well, that's fine. Then I'll stay here too. Oh, dear God. What?
Hmm?
Surprised? Are you gonna get lonely without your partner?
My bad.
But I'm busy too, you know. I've decided to watch Maki in case she tries to do anything deceitful.
Huh?
Deceitful?
See?
Well, you and Kaido are pretty close, so you might do something deceitful for him, right?
Thank goodness.
Good thing Gonta's here with me. Your glare is too scary to handle alone. Gonta would risk his life to protect me from a murderer. Huh?
Hey.
Hey, if you keep saying messed up crap like that, I'm gonna kick your ass into orbit.
right already.
It's fine. Just ignore him and hurry to the virtual world.
Okay.
Kaido, let's just focus on solving the case for now. Fine.
Thank goodness.
Thank God. I don't like violence. The ultimate supreme leader would rather sneak around.
So that means...
So, anyway, I'll leave the virtual world to you, Shirichi.
Yeah.
But I'm not exaggerating when I say this class trial can only be solved by you, okay? Your talent can save the useless people here, you know?
What?
Who are you calling useless?
I told you.
Enough already.
Um,
Kaido, let's go. Kaido, Kibo, Himuki, Samugi, and I prepare to enter the virtual world. We picked up our helmets once again, staying in the same seats as before, and Miu's corpse is still there. I don't know. That's really sad and like messed up, and I don't know why I find it so funny. But I find it funny. We picked up our helmets once again, staying in the same seats as before.
So the red cord goes in the right side and the blue cord in the left, yeah?
Yeah, let's do that.
Right is the hand I hold my chopsticks with. I gotta be sure to get it right. If you're that worried, why don't you use one that's already set up?
We place the devices on our heads and flip the switch. Welcome to the Near World program.
Great, huh?
Oh, it's my avatar. Look, my avatar. So you liked it after all.
You know,
So we're back here.
100%.
Apparently, we always arrive in this room when we log in. Miyu said that logging in and out is impossible unless we're in this room.
huh?
Then, how did I get logged out when I was on the rooftop?
Okay.
Yeah, we need to investigate that area
What should
too.
we do?
First, we're going to check Miyu's avatar, right?
That's right.
I think her avatar is still near the chapel. So let's head out to the chapel. And amazing running animation. I don't know why I love this that much. Ah, I should check the map before I enter the chapel. Okay. 2 maps on the wall, one in the mansion, one in the world. Check the map of the mansion first. First floor has the salon, dining room, kitchen, and bathroom floor. The second is the roof. We split up when looking for the secret of the outside world. Kokichi at the salon, Sugumi to the dining room, Kaido the roof, and go to the outside. So if... Oh, but it didn't show him in the logout info. Map of the mansion has been added to the true pulse section of your monopad, unless he went in and changed things around. This is the map of the entire virtual world. The world is surrounded by walls in all 4 directions. There's a loading point in the middle, so the map is split in 2. No sight or sound can pass through the map loading point. To get from the mansion to the chapel, you have to go to this point, through this point. You also have to cross the river that runs parallel to it. That's how this world is designed. It's strange. I feel as though there's some secret to this. Map of the world has been added to the true pulse section of your monopad. This map was made by Miyu. Is that what's bothering me?
Hey, Shuichi.
I understand. Looking at maps makes you feel calm, doesn't it?
Huh?
Huh? You're the type of kid who stares at maps alone instead of playing at recess, aren't you?
No.
I never did anything like that.
Shuichi!
Don't forget, we're here for you, bro.
Indeed.
You're not alone anymore.
That's fine.
You don't need to withdraw into a shell, you know? Why are they all just assuming that's what it is? Why are they assuming that's what it is? I'm so proud of you. You made friends with real people, not maps.
That's wrong.
I'm investigating. Just investigating. Actually, you know what the avatars in here kind of remind me of? They kind of remind me of Charlie Brown characters, but like 3D. I think it's in the face. Except they have eye color, where Charlie Brown characters are all black eyes, I believe. Except for Snoopy. No, they have eyeballs. Never mind, I'm dumb. Except for Woodstock has black eyes, and that's it. But other than that, oh Shuichi, can you please come with me? What happened? I found something strange. I don't know if it's relevant to the case, but I just want to hear your opinion regardless. It's right this way, but they have like the whites of their eyes and then a pupil. There's no color section in between it. There's no iris. This is toilet paper, right? Why would it be in a place like this?
That's right.
It's cold here.
Huh?
Huh?
Which means...
My initial thought was someone may have come here to defecate.
No.
What the fuck? No, I don't think it's that. I don't think avatars have bowel movements. I don't have to go at all.
Huh?
I didn't realize that. That never occurred to me, as I do not need to expel solid waste in the real world. I'm sorry.
Ah.
Wait.
But...
It's still strange. Why would toilet paper be in a place like this? Could this be related to the case? Toilet paper is banned to true pulse section of your monopad. Alright.
Hey, so...
Hey, isn't this a signboard that Miyu threw into the river? Whoops, my hand slipped.
You know...
It's not some other signboard, right? She said there's only one of
No.
them. It's definitely the same. I brought back the one that was stuck on the rocks in the river.
Ah...
Oh, so that's what happened.
But...
but there's something bothering me. The rocks that the signboard got caught on weren't on the chapel side of the map. They were on the mansion side. What about that bothers you? It just got washed from the chapel mansion, right? From the chapel to the mansion. That's odd. The flow of the river. So is the river looping then? Because that would explain that would explain it all, actually. Because that could explain if it like loops, but there's a wall dividing the loop. Then that would explain why it sounded like Kibo was right outside, because they were. They were just over the big invisible wall. Hey, think later, bro. Let's get moving. Or not invisible, but world wall. Alright, we need to do... For now, we need to investigate the scene. Cyborg uses a bridge. It's my attitude, true pulse section, your monopad. And let me just double check. Yeah, the river is flowing towards the chapel. So I guess the river loops. Would be my guess.
As I thought.
The scene of the crime has not been altered since I found her. So there's no possibility that someone tried to tamper with the crime scene afterwards. Yeah, that's for sure. It's just like how we left it. I'm pretty confident in my memory. I memorized a magic spell that would make a whole year that would take a whole year just to chant.
What?
If you think I'm lying, I could start the chant right now, you know?
Unfortunately.
No, thank you. I do not think I could wait a whole year. I logged out, avatar disappears, but if the real body dies, the avatar remains unchanged.
Actually,
Look at all this stuff scattered around. What happened here?
Jeez.
That's what we guys are investigating right now. Isn't that right, Suichi?
Okay.
Right. This is a hammer. Why would there be a hammer in this world? I get the program to delete all dangerous objects that can be used as weapons. You said she deleted dangerous objects. I can't imagine she missed a hammer. Was Mew lying? But why would she lie? Hammer is bad at triple section your monopad. Is this a cell phone? There's cell phones in this world? But what could they be for?
No.
Ah, that's it. It's a phone, so you can log out on the go. Is that it? A cell phone? I can't believe there's something like this here. Kaido, perfect timing. I'd like you to help me out with something. I just want to test something out.
Come on, man.
Help you out?
Of course.
Of course. I never say no to a favor from a sidekick. Thank you, Kaido.
You know,
So, what do you need me to do?
Is that alright?
You don't have to do anything. Just stand. You just have to stand here. I just gotta stand here? Kaito Momota.
I knew it.
He logged out, just as I thought. This phone can be used to log out just like the phone in the salon. This proves it doesn't have to be the person themselves if you just say their name. You can log out anyone you like. That seems incredibly unbalanced.
Alright.
I see. Thanks to Kaido's help, I'm starting to pin this down. Cell phone is bad at triple section monopad. I bet Kaido was pretty surprised when he logged out all of a sudden. I should apologize for that later. Is this a piece of lattice? That is a mysterious object. It's a wooden mat. It used to be common in bathrooms.
yeah?
I didn't see anything like it at the chapel. Where did it come from? Not from the chapel. Then why is it here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just figured it out with my magic.
Huh?
You did?
I see.
Maybe someone used that instead of the signboard to cross the river. That's what I was kind of thinking. That someone is the culprit, but if it's a mat, it doesn't seem... It seems like it would be flimsy. It wouldn't break, but wouldn't it bend?
No.
I don't think so. The river's current is pretty fast. Even if you did use it to cross, there's no reason it would be here. I know that. I was just testing you a little. Why would you want to test me?
Yeah?
But what does this mean? What's something like this doing here? I'm not positive why this lattice is left here, but I'm sure that must have something to do with the case. Last near the chapel is banned to triple section on your monopad. Right, and then talk to, or look at her avatar. Her frozen avatar is logged out, something like that. A logged out avatar disappears, but the real Wide-Eyes avatar remains. Makes sense for a killing game simulator. The body disappeared, we couldn't investigate. The avatars never show injuries, so they stay the same. She still looks almost alive.
But
Her face is so pretty here, isn't it? It's hard to believe she's dead.
Okay.
Yeah. Muse avatar is banned to triple section on your monopad. Is that everything? Whee. Okay, I don't know where I'm going. I know what I'm doing. I was looking for a pile of mono coins for some reason.
actually,
Attention
Right.
span of like, oh shit. Looks that way. This is a killing game simulator. Oh, she's talking about the footprints in the snow, making finding the culprit easier. So the snow probably isn't a clue for this case.
Hey,
Hey Miko, can you tell me about when you found Miu one more time? We were looking for the secret of the outside world at the chapel, but since Miu volunteered to check outside the chapel, she was separated from us. A while after we started the search, we heard a really loud sound outside. Something must have hit the wall of the chapel really hard. We felt it all the way from inside. Something hit the chapel wall. So we all rushed outside to check the side of the chapel, and we found Miu's avatar. And then, we all tried to go to the mansion to log out and check Miu's real body. But when we got to the river, the bridge was gone for some reason. Then, while we were standing up wondering what to do, you guys
Thank
showed
you.
up. Thank you, I got it. There must be some clue in that account. Alright, maybe I'm supposed to go check the inside, because I've checked everything on the floor here. No, when the clock, we need to investigate this. Okay, I guess I haven't checked everything on the, over here. Kibo. What's wrong, Kibo? Something bothering you?
well,
I just remembered something. I think the whispering I overheard might be relevant to this case. You heard whispering?
Yes.
Yes. I did not intend to eavesdrop, but I did hear it. Shortly before we gathered at the chapel and dispersed to begin searching. Oh yeah, before we split up, I want to ask you something, Miu, that's right. It seemed Kokichi and Miu had made plans to meet each other.
Huh?
Meet each other?
Yes.
Kokichi was confirming the specific place they were supposed to meet. I couldn't hear the whole conversation, but I'm certain the rooftop was mentioned. Then those two met on the rooftop. But it's strange, right? They're planning to meet on the mansion's rooftop. Why did Miu volunteer to search the area around the
You're
chapel?
right.
That is true. If they were meeting on the roof, she would have wanted to search the mansion. Either way, she shouldn't have been able to get to the rooftop. She was searching the area around the chapel, which is where we found her avatar. With no bridge to cross the river, she could not have gone from the chapel to the mansion. That's true. Something is strange about all this. Miu and Kokichi's meeting has been added to triple section in Monopad. Okay, I finished my investigation of this area.
Shuichi.
Shuichi, it would seem we finished investigating this place.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, there's something I wanted to ask. Can our avatars hide objects? It seems you can put stuff in your clothes here too, just like the real world. I see, just like the real world. So what are we gonna do next? We're going back to the real world already? Before that, there's one more place I have to investigate, the mansion rooftop.
As I thought.
Very well done. The place Miu and Kokichi were supposed to meet. The place Kaido logged out. I'm positive it has something to do with this case. There should be clues there. I don't really get it, but if you want to investigate, then let's go do that, Shuichi. You're right. Shuichi, everyone is counting on you, including myself.
Shuichi.
Please give the class trial everything you've got, and see us through to the end. And I'll do my best as well, of course. And I as well. I can at least do that. I am a detective after all. I like that little touch, how when you're close to a loading point, the sound gets like very faint. It also starts to only come out of my right ear on my headphone. So that's cool. Okay,
Shuichi.
Shuichi, what was that about?
So
Kaido, I'm so sorry. I just wanted to see if you could log out using the cell phone.
Jeez.
Then tell me first! That was bad for my heart! I suddenly got logged out, I panicked and rushed back here.
Okay.
Sorry.
Stop it.
Come on now, that's enough. Don't interfere with the investigation.
No.
I wasn't interfering. Wait, why did you guys come back here? Did you already finish investigating? I wanted to investigate the rooftop next. Huh? What's important about the rooftop? Wasn't Miu at the chapel the whole time? We found her on the ground next to it. Now. Let's believe in Shuichi's reasoning.
It'll be okay.
Shuichi can do it for sure. He's the ultimate detective after all. If you're gonna be like that, then do whatever you want. Or do what you want. Investigate the rooftop or whatever. But Shuichi is my sidekick. In other words, his deductions are my deductions. And my deductions are his.
Hey now.
What are you? What are you? Some credit-stealing bully? Well, I'm gonna investigate Miu's avatar since I got interrupted last time. Sorry.
Well then.
Let's go to the rooftop. Yeah, we should. The same's happening here too. I can't hear it on my left ear. And the opposite's happening here. That's cool. Maybe it's just when you hit the edge of a area, so it's not necessarily the loading zone itself, just a wall. Miu and Kokichi were supposed to meet on this very rooftop, and the person in charge of searching this area, Kaido, was forcibly logged out.
True.
This area must have something to do with the case. That's not what I meant to do actually, but this could be important. Storage room. It's a little different than how I remember. It feels as if something is missing. But I wasn't paying close attention the first time, so I don't remember. Well, great. Be directly connected to this case, but I'll take a look. Something like that. I can see that this building is on top of a hill. And I can't see past this point because it's the map loading point. But that is strange. Why would the map loading point be right in the middle of the world? Something doesn't seem right. First off, it isn't in the exact middle, and second, that seems to make sense to me, actually. Split it up evenly. I see.
Hey.
What's wrong, Tsugumi? Look at the doorknob, it's locked. It is. It's a thumb turn lock. Easy to lock. It seems like you can't lock it unless you're on the outside. And look, the keyhole is on this side of the door. Isn't it usually the other way around?
No.
Not necessarily. I've seen this before, to prevent you from locking yourself out.
See.
Is that so? Soof has a lock on the door. That is important information. Apparently it's not a truth bullet though, so that's interesting. Kibo, did you find anything? This is difficult. There's nothing here that seems to resemble a clue. But Miu should have arranged to meet with Kokichi here. I thought we could at least confirm whether or not she really came to the rooftop, but unfortunately there are no clues which indicate that. Did Miu ever come to the roof? That is an important question. Hey, Kiba, I wanted your opinion on something. Do you think you could get up and down from the roof from outside this mansion?
Well.
No, that would have been very difficult. And the rooftop is rather high. Even on the edge of the roof is roughly the height of a 3 to 4 story building.
You're right.
Yes, certainly too high to jump.
Thought.
Which means it would have been impossible to climb up from the outside. That means that the only way to this rooftop is the stairs. I've inspected everything here. All that's left now is... Oh, Maki's here. Ah, there you are. I was looking for you.
Huh?
Maki, why are you here? I thought you were analyzing the
I
program.
told you.
Monotaro finished analyzing the program, so he told me to gather everyone. You finished?
Shuichi.
You should probably head back then. Our investigation here is pretty much done, right?
Okay.
Yeah, you're right. Investigate everything I need to. Are they gonna log Kaido out again? Well then, we'll head back first. I don't wanna say goodbye to my avatar. Do you like it that much?
Then.
We should go too.
Hey.
What's wrong?
You.
Well, you're definitely more reliable in a class trial than out. All the others think so too. What?
Well.
I'm not trying to sound like Kaido, but I don't think you should carry the burden all alone. You're Suichi Sahara before you're a detective. Don't ever forget that. Well, I shouldn't be talking. I threw away my identity as Maki Harakawa to be an assassin.
Thank you.
Thank you, Maki. Was she being considerate just now? I love that. She was being considerate? What is this? Must be a blue moon. I love the little pitter patter. It's just you and me. We should log out too. By the way, did something happen between you and Kaida?
Huh?
What?
Well,
When he logged out a little while ago, he looked like he was in a bad mood.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, that's probably my fault. Shuichi Sahara. Ah. I pulled the device off my head and the real world appeared before me.
Shuichi!
Well, Suichi, isn't the real world way better than some virtual reality? Anyway, I felt so lonely without you around. Apologize for making me feel unloved.
Hey,
Hey, there's something I wanted to ask you. I totally didn't draw anything on your tummy while you were logged in, okay?
huh?
What?
It's a lie.
I'm kidding. So what did you what was it you wanted to
Is
ask?
that all right?
You planned to meet Miyu on the roof, right? Did you end up meeting her? Oh. So you know about that, Shuichi. Impressive, Mr. Ultimate Detective.
Okay.
Then, I'll tell you what happened. I never met up with Miyu. I couldn't get to the rooftop because it was locked. Locked! After I gave up and went back to the salon to search for the secret of the outside world. Is that true, Kokichi? Are you doubting me?
That's...
Can someone verify that you were at the salon the entire time? Did you meet anyone there? No, I don't have a witness.
Right?
But you can also say there's no witness who can prove I wasn't there.
Hey!
Unless you saw the salon empty yourself.
Anyway,
Well, it's up to you whether you want to believe me or not.
Shuichi!
But you shouldn't doubt me like that. We're partners. Which one is it? Did Kokichi meet with me or not? Is he lying? Or telling the truth? Which is it? Kokichi in the salon is bad, and Triple section is not bad. And I want to talk to Monotaro.
Hey!
I've been waiting for you, Suichi. I'm sure Maki already told you, but I finished analyzing the program.
Okay.
I'm starting to put together a lot of important facts. So here they are. He really is trying to be our friend, at least a bit, or a little bit at least.
So,
First, the person who tampered with this program was Mommy, like we suspected. Mommy has an eccentric way of writing her code, so I knew it was her right away.
Oh.
I guess her personality wasn't the only thing eccentric about her.
got a minute?
So what did she tamper with? A few things, but I'll share the first one with you.
so,
It looks like Mommy deleted a lot of objects from this killing game simulator. She said she deleted anything that could be used as a weapon. But in that case, why is there a hammer?
okay.
That's true. Only the hammer was left, but why was it left? The way the program was written makes it seem like she did it on purpose. On purpose?
Then...
She didn't. Did she add anything? We found a cell phone in the virtual world. No, that cell phone was an original feature of the program. That implies Miyu hid that fact from us. Which means all Mommy added were the two maps. The rest was already part of the program. By the way, when we're talking about objects, I wanted to ask you something. We used a signboard to cross the river, but could we have used something else as a bridge? I didn't really see anything that could have been used as a bridge to cross the river. So only that signboard could have been used as a bridge. So what's the next thing she tampered with?
Okie dokie.
Well, it looks like she also tampered with certain parameters of the program. Parameters? Everything in that program is categorized as either a human or non-human object. Of course, everyone's avatar was assigned a human parameter. But for some reason, Mommy gave her avatar the non-human object parameter.
That's...
But what happens when you become an object? Well, the difference is only for identification purposes. So it probably didn't affect anything. But if it didn't affect anything, then why would she have gone out of her way to do that? Perhaps that has something to do with the next thing she tampered with.
So,
Mommy added a wall that originally didn't exist. That didn't originally exist in the program. The coordinates of the virtual world are represented on the x-axis and y-axis. It looks like Mommy added a wall that runs the length of the y-axis. She created an additional wall, so she created that loading zone. That's interesting. There were walls in all 4 directions, and down to the y and 2 down the y-axis. Oh, never mind. Maybe. I don't know.
Hey,
But you're positive there was only one.
okay.
Yep, it's definitely the only one. What does that mean? Which wall was the one you added? Okay, no, she didn't add the loading zone. Never mind. What was the world like originally? You said there wasn't anything past the wall. Was that another lie? Did it loop? Also, it looks like that extra wall was given a special setting. A setting that allows non-human objects to pass through it. So, there you go. It allows objects to pass through?
I see.
Which explains, so it must be the right wall. Because then the sign goes down the river. It's a non-human object, so it goes through the right wall, loops to the left. I see, it's very interesting.
Hey.
So, are those all the things she tampered with?
Ah.
Oh, there's one more thing. So, one of you guys has a strange setting given to their avatar. A strange setting.
Okay.
Yeah, the setting made it so that they would be unable to move if Mommy touched them.
Man,
So, if Mew touched them, their avatar would be paralyzed? Who was it?
Oh.
Ah, it was Kokichi. Me? I didn't know that. Well, I wouldn't know. I never touched Mew in that world. I see, I see. I didn't even notice.
Okie dokie.
That's all I have to report. Well, do you think it'll help you guys out? That helps a lot. Thanks. Mew's avatar has been updated in the True Pulse section of your monopad. Wall added by Mew has been added to the True Pulse section of your monopad. Setting on Kokichi's avatar has been added to the True Pulse section of your monopad.
Ah.
Oh, I should probably tell you this too, though it's probably not related to this case.
So,
Some sort of avatar user error occurred when you all logged in for the first time. An error. The contents of the error are unknown, so I can't provide any details. But something strange definitely happened to someone's avatar when you all logged in. I don't think anyone's avatar was acting strange though. What kind of error could it be? That's important information. Avatar error is banned to Drupal section of your monopad. Bing bong. Okay, you're having fun.
Hey, everyone. Time for the class trial.
Are you drunk?
You know, that thing where everyone stands in a circle and talks about the dead body.
Monokuma, you're drunk. Go home.
Low energy? Me? No, I'm excited. Really. I'm just taking a little break right now. When I'm done, I'll be my usual energized self. Yep, I'll be way more energized. Anyway, that's all.
That's all.
Hey!
You seem like you're not into it at all. You don't have to do the class trial, you know. But it's gonna start, huh? We no can stop it
You're
anymore.
right.
No, we can't.
so,
This is all I can tell you guys. But I don't want any of you to forget.
I...
I'm your friend.
What?
You just decided we're friends.
thank you.
Thank you. Come to feel relieved. Don't worry, Monotaro. Shuichi will get revenge for Mew's death.
So mean.
And he'll get that revenge by finding the culprit among us. He's right. The culprit is someone here.
Thanks.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. When this class trial is over, I hope we can all get to know each other better. Yeah, that's the kind of line that triggers a death flag.
Okay.
I want a fresh start. I want to make up for my past mistakes, so I'm guessing he's going to be the one to be executed too. That too. Meeting you all has really...
Sorry.
Sorry, it's nothing. I'll save it for after the class trial is finished. The flag is rising. Huh? What was that? I think I heard something over there.
All right.
I'll go check it out all by myself.
So long. Farewell.
What did you say?
It's waving in the wind.
This is stupid.
Quit screwing around. Let's hurry up and go.
Going to do his best.
Going to do his best too. Going to do his best to be even a little bit useful for everyone.
Wow.
I'm so excited. I'll definitely expose the culprit this time. What's so exciting about this? With conflicting emotions in our hearts, we head to the Shrine of Judgment. Oh, I actually have to go there. I thought it would work me, honestly. It It feels weird having Miu's body propped up in a chair like that, though, because it doesn't seem, with every other body in the Danganronpa franchise, you would look at it and see like, oh yeah, they're dead. Oh yeah, they're dead. Oh, it's a dead body on the ground. Dead body lying on the ground. Bony, bloody remains of a dead body lying on the ground. But with Miu, the way she's sitting, it looks like she's just sitting. It looks like she's alive almost. Until you look at her face and notice that her hands are like grasping at her neck. But yeah, I think that's kind of cool. Yeah, alright. Courtyard. Okay. I don't know why I looked around. I think I was looking to see if there were any exit souls for no real reason. Just curiosity. Thought there was a person down by the loud for a second. It looks like that's everyone. Oh. This is everyone, huh? They're a lot less of us
It's
now.
plain to see.
This is just half of what we started with.
Unfortunately.
Because we allowed this game to continue. We must stop it somehow.
Right?
But we can't stop now. We can't let the fun end.
Don't.
Cut it out. I'm certain this trial will be the last one.
Hey,
Let's focus on surviving the class trial first.
I guess.
You're right. If we mess up here, our numbers will go down even quicker. It'll just be the culprit
But-
left. That might be okay. Maybe that's just another way to stop the killing game. Okay, actually, he has a point there. That would end the killing game, technically. If we all die, then the killing game would end.
What?
Don't say stupid crap like that. It's pointless if we all die.
Okay.
Well, we don't have to worry. We've got the we got the ultimate detective on our
You're
side.
right.
Yeah, it's time for the detective to shine. Shuichi, please keep up the good work.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do my best. It's kind of nice to have characters acknowledge the fact that you're really the one, like, solving all the mysteries in a Danganronpa game. Although, to be fair, Kirigiri helps you quite a bit in the first one. And Chiaki brings up a few points, but Hajime is really the one doing the legwork for the most part. Yes, I have to keep it together. This is the only time my talent can shine. I'm not just saving my life. Everyone's life is on the line. If I can't find the truth here, everyone will be sacrificed. I will never let that happen.
Come on,
Hey,
man.
Shuichi. You're getting all tense. What?
I mean,
Didn't I tell you before? Didn't I tell you before? Shuichi, don't carry the burden all.
Get it?
And didn't I tell you before to not get in the way, Kaido?
huh?
What's your problem?
You really don't get
We all relying on Shuichi to carry our asses through this class trial, okay? You're like a parrot, repeating the same lines over and over. You're bothering him.
Well, you know.
I think that's the most annoying thing you can do to Shuichi. You know that?
Huh?
What do you mean? I'm not...
Shut up.
Kokiji, you're annoying.
Please don't.
Whoa! Killer Girl's glaring at me. I was only kidding around. Maki's glare seemed to do the trick, as Kokiji turned around dejected.
Jeez.
Finally, that pest is gone. Thanks, Maki Roll. Just suck it up, Kaido. Now it's not the time to be bickering with each other.
Got it.
Ah, my bad. Sorry. Kaido, I'm okay.
Well.
I know that you want what you want to say, Kaido. You don't have to worry.
I believe in you.
I see. In that case, I'll believe in you and won't say anything else.
Shuichi,
But if you have any problems, let me know. I'll help you. I'm here for you, bro.
Thank you.
Thank you, Kaido. You know, I really didn't care about him in the beginning, but I actually come to really enjoy Kaido. He's a very nice character. Maybe not the best well written, because he does seem a bit one-sided at the moment, but he's very nice. He's a very nice person. He's relatable. Like, I feel the most dynamic character in the series so far, not including V3 because I haven't made my way through it all the way, but has been Nagito.
Let's do it.
From a writing standpoint, he's probably the best character, but I fucking hate him because he's an asshole. He has his own little reasons for being an asshole, and he seeks the greater good in the end, I guess, usually, but he's still an asshole, so I don't like him, but he is, like, writing-wise, the best character, probably. Followed, in my opinion, by either, what's her name, Kirigiri, or more likely, in my opinion, Kuzuryu, or Fuyuhiko, just because he, like, dramatically shifts through the story. I didn't mean to bring that up.
Okay.
Alright, let's go. Yeah. The 8 of us got into the elevator. The door is shut behind us. The fact that I did that fast, it like opened and then immediately shut the second it was done. And like all those times before, we descended. It was dead quiet. The only sound I could hear was the beating of my heart in my ears. My body was trembling. The more I tried to control it, the worse it got. There's no way to get used to it, really. The fear of death. We were all fighting it, trying to be courageous. We all felt as though we were going to our own execution. No, not an execution. A test of our will to survive. I mean, one of you guys probably is going to your own execution. Finally, the elevator stopped and the doors opened. And though I couldn't explain it, my body stopped trembling. Welcome! Go ahead and stand behind any open podium. Do you get beat? Move your asses. I want to see what I'll do to you if you keep father waiting. What? Is he back to normal?
Why?
Huh? You're not friend anymore? You jerks must feel pretty sick, using Monotaro's forgetfulness to befriend him. He's decided on his own that we were friends.
You bastard!
But I won't let you guys trick Monotaro anymore, because he's already forgotten. He may have forgotten that he was on Daddy's side. But now he's forgotten now he's forgotten that he had forgotten that he was on Daddy's side. Thanks to me, because I smacked the stuffing out of him, that's why he's all beat up. I thought it was Monokuma's punishment. Yeah. How confusing. Well, whatever.
Really?
I can't remember, but one of you guys is the culprit, right? I can't be in the same room as a killer, it's dangerous. I'm gonna go lock myself in my room. Maybe even set up a barricade? That's another death flag.
Anyway.
Let's get started. The heart-racing excitement as the blackened and the spotless face off. I thought Monokuma was gonna yell at him like, hey, that's my line. We went to our podiums, as always. We knew what we had to do. There was no protest left in us. It's already the 4th time. The 4th class trial was about to begin. Miyuruma, the ultimate inventor. She may have given us a lot of trouble, but we all miss her. It's a tragedy, after all. She helped me and Kaede with those cameras, gave Kibo extra functions. In the end, she had done a lot for us. And the culprit that killed her is one of us. I need to discover who that is. In order to survive, I have to find the culprit. And I will fight for it. I will fight with truth and lies in this class trial. And we're gonna save, and that wraps up the investigation. So thank you for watching, and next episode we're gonna be going into the 4th class trial and figuring out who truly did kill how did I forget her name? Miu. Clearly, I'm invested in these characters. But yeah, we're gonna find out who killed Miu. So thank you for watching, and take care.